Hello, everybody. Welcome along to a very, very special week of House of Games. Special for three reasons. One, it is a champion special. Everyone here is a winner already. Two, we have our only five-time champion on House of Games has returned once more. Three, we have our first ever family pairing on the show as well. We will find out who all those people are in a moment. One of them is going to win this terrible, terrible golden trophy. Who are our players this week? Champions all. They are Beattie Edmondson, Edmondson,
hello,
Kemah Bob, and five-time champion Angela Barnes.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're starting friendly.
Hello, everybody. Beattie and Aid. Yeah. A lot of people always say about House of Games, it's like a family Christmas. But for you two, it really is like a family Christmas.
Yeah.
I was worried because, you know, I thought we'd have to be in competition, but now that Angela's here, I realise that, you know, we're going to be gallant losers anyway. But, I mean, look, I'm already in the idiot's chair. Chair 2.
Don't tell people
always the gallant loser's
idiot's chair.
Wait, hold on. The last time I was here, I was in chair 2. Richard.
So, hold on, that doesn't figure, does it? Beattie, are you and your dad competitive with each other?
Yeah, I think it's safe to say we are.
I think we are.
He laughed at me for eating carbs before the show. I was like, I'm just going to slow you down.
Yeah, you've lost.
Yeah.
Lost the first game.
I'll tell you what, Aid, you know, some people might blame Beattie, I blame the parents. Now, Kemah, at the end of the week, someone is winning the trophy, but there are daily prizes as well, because it's a Champions Week. They are golden prizes.
Wow.
Would you like to take a look at today's?
100%. And now that I know that they're gold, I'm going to try hard, so watch out, everyone.
Okay. Here's today's selection. Our winner today will choose between the tool bag, the toolbox, there's the tie, the headphones, and there's a composter. Kemah, what would you go for?
Composting your gold?
Oof, it's a tough one. I want the tie. I don't usually wear ties, but I would if they had the top of your face on it.
Thank you. Finally, someone has said it. Angela Barnes, welcome along.
Hello.
What prize would you go for, by the way?
Oh, I think I'd go cool bag. I'm a picnic fan.
Angela, the only person to win 5 in a row.
Oh, God.
OK,
Incredible.
in history. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you continue that run this week?
Well, let's say I was lucky, and I think now it's Champion of Champions. I'm about to get my backside handed back to me. So, you know, we're all starting on a level.
We'll see. Shall we get on? Champions, one and all. We're going to have one champion at the end of the week. Who's it going to be? Let's find out, shall we, as we play our first round, which this week is... Rhyme time. Fingers on buzzers, please. 2 questions at a time. The answers rhyme with each other. 1972 film musical starring Liza Minnelli as Sally Bowles. And 1978 Village People single performed with arm movements. Aid.
Cabaret YMCA.
Cabaret YMCA. Well played, Aid. Nicely done.
Very fun.
My heart's beating so fast.
Next 2 questions. Who is this? And who is this? Yes, Beattie.
What's his name? Something Llewellyn Bowen. No,
No, she's
I've lost his first name. Oh.
Fingers on buzzers, anyone else? If you have, you've got it. Angela.
It's Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen, Sacha Baron Cohen.
Is the right answer.
God.
Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen, Sacha Baron Cohen. Well done. Next 2. Aramis, Athos or Porthos. And laughing figure in a famous Franz Hals portrait. Angela.
Musketeer, Cavalier.
Musketeer, Cavalier.
Oh, just the last words.
All right, 3 musketeers, laughing Cavalier.
It's Vauxhall Musketeer, Vauxhall Cavalier. Next 2. What is this? And what is the title of this song?
I never thought I'd miss you half as much as I do.
Aid.
Oven glove, all you need is love.
Oh!
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Aid. Oh, Angela beats Beattie for the buzzer.
Sorry. Oven glove, it must be love.
Oven glove, it must be love, is quite unlucky. Aid. Labby Sifri. Next 2. Hemingway novella about a fisherman trying to catch a giant marlin. And shopping promotion, often abbreviated to bog off. Yes, Angela.
Old Man and the Sea, buy one, get one free.
Absolutely right.
He's very good, isn't he?
Quick for sure. Next two. Who is this? And what are these? Yes, Angela.
Bag of chips, paperclip.
Bag of chips,
Sorry.
So good.
Final question in this round. 2000 comedy film about cheerleading starring Kirsten Dunst. And 1989 musical set in Vietnam featuring a helicopter. Yes, Beattie.
Bring It On, Miss Saigon.
Bring it on, Miss Saigon. Bring it on, Miss Saigon. Absolutely right. Well done, Beattie.
Point.
That is the end of our first round. Let's take a look at our scores, shall we? Kemah yet to get off the mark there. 1 point each for Beattie and Aid in the Battle of the Edmondsons, and 5 points for Angela Barnes. Let's play round two, shall we? Today, that is distinctly average. Pairs game, player in last place chooses their partner. Kemah, today that is you. Who would you like to play with?
Angela.
Yeah, I want to play with Angela as well. We all want to play with Angela.
Kemah and Angela are a team. The Edmondsons are a team. Now, tablets out, please. I'll ask you a series of questions. Write me down a number. Your answer will be the average for each pair.
I'm so bad at this one.
And whoever is closest wins a point. Your first question is this. What is the distance in miles between the village of Cheddar in England and the town of Gorgonzola in Italy?
Yes.
Yeah, cheese miles.
Miles.
What do you think at home on this one? From Cheddar to Gorgonzola. How long would that take? How many miles? Everybody is in. Beattie, what was your thinking here?
I'm really bad at miles.
Right, OK.
Distances in general.
Sure.
But I know that, like, London to Manchester is, like, 600.
Oh, dear. Oh,
Miles? No?
I don't know.
200?
about 200.
Oh, okay, 200. Actually, maybe I've underestimated how far it is to Italy.
OK.
Because I've put 1,500.
1,500. So in your mind, about twice as far as from London to Manchester.
Yeah.
Aid, you gone up or down?
I've gone slightly up. I don't quite know where Gorgonzola is.
It's in Italy.
Yeah, I know it's in Italy. But I don't know if it's in the north or the south.
Oh, it makes a big difference, actually, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's quite long, isn't it, Italy?
Yeah.
So I'll go with 1760.
1760. Your average is 1,630 miles, Beattie and Aid.
Strong. Wow.
Kemah, what are you thinking here?
Well, I went with significantly less than that.
OK.
Not really understanding geography.
Yeah.
I've gone with 560 with a little piece of cheese or pizza. Depending on who you are.
Lovely. Lovely bit of Gorgonzola on pizza.
Lovely.
560 miles, you're saying, Kemah. Angela, up or down from 560?
Well, I'm up from 560, but I still think I'm a bit low. I've put 1,800.
1,800. So your average, Kemah and Angela, is 1,180. What do you think at home on this one? It's quite hard European.
I think it's probably in the middle of those two.
It's in the north of Italy.
Oh.
Okay.
Near Milan. But how far away is it from Cheddar? Let's take a look and see who scored the points.
Oh.
Wow!
Hey, you were on it. You were on it.
Wow.
Yes!
I can't believe that.
I can't
You
believe
guys
that.
don't know what miles are. I was so worried for so long. Just
And now look.
You had no reason to
That's
worry.
right.
Blind luck is on your side.
only going up from here, I say.
Wow, well played, Kemah. Point to Kemah and Angela there. 684. Well done if you said that at home. Next question. In pounds, how much did the world's most expensive sheep sell for at auction in August 2020?
I remember that sheep, very muscular.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
bit.
Whoa, how much would you pay for a sheep? It's quite something. Everyone is in. What do you think at home on this one? World's most expensive sheep. Kemah, what's your thinking here?
I've gone high.
Okay.
And I remember basically it sold for breeding purposes.
Oh, I hear you.
I've gone for 1 million.
1 million. Up or down from 1 million, Angela?
Well, I've gone significantly down. I think I've underestimated, but I've gone Just 27,000.
Love it.
27,000.
I think that'll bring us to a nice, reasonable place.
Could do, could do.
Find out, shall we? The reasonable place it's brought you to is 513,500.
I
Half
like
a
it a
million
lot, to
pounds
be
for a
honest.
sheep.
Looks nice written down.
It does look nice.
does,
It
yeah.
sounds like the sort of thing an auctioneer would bring his hammer down on.
Yeah.
Beattie, what are you saying?
Well, I thought I'd go high, and I thought, do you know what? I'm not going to be the person who's put the highest one, but I am. Because I've put 1.2 million.
1.2 million for a
I don't know why I went for the 0.2. I just thought it needed
sheep.
a little
But
something.
it also sounds,
It feels
sounds more
nice.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Aid, you're sort of a country gent these days, aren't you?
Well, I have been. I was thinking 250,000 would be a lot. So I thought, well, it must be more than that. So I went slightly over 305.
305,000. So your average is 752. So
You know, now it's looking all right.
Really?
quite like that.
I think that might be too much.
let's find out, shall we? It was sold in Lanark, in Scotland. But how much was it sold for? And who scored the point? 367,000. Kemah and Angela get the point once again.
Nice, well done.
Final question in this round. According to the latest figures, how many airports are there in the United States of America? Includes airports used for public or private use. Kemah, you must be, you're familiar with the United States of America. You heard
Super
of it.
familiar with airports.
I wonder if that will help.
I think so. I feel like it has to.
What do you think at home on this one? How many airports are there in the USA? Oh, I don't know how I'd even start to work this one out.
Yeah.
I'm really sitting this one out. It's lovely. Angela, what's your workings out?
Well, I figured 52 states, and if we're
50,
counting...
but-
50 states, sorry, yeah, I knew
How
that.
did you win 5?
I don't know, did I just say 52? And if we're counting every little airport, I've gone, well, there's going to be at least 10 in each state, I reckon. So I've gone for a bit more than that, so I've gone for 630 altogether.
630. That sounds
Great
The
vibe.
first figure always sets the tone. Kemah,
My workings out were, 50 states. I was like, not every one of them is going to have loads. But when it was public and private, I was like, there are too many rich people. So I went with 680.
wow.
similar.
Very close, very close indeed. So your average there is 655.
I've gone way too high.
This
Why not?
is
Once you get sort of a grouping,
yeah.
you
Then
start to doubt yourself.
that's when you really start to doubt yourself. I wonder.
I thought there must be 100 in each.
Interesting.
But
I went 50 states, 100 airports, 5,000.
5,000.
the wild guy.
Right.
The wild guy.
5,000. Beattie, up or down from 5,000?
Sorry. I tried to do a little bit of...
No, be proud.
What have you got?
So an airport for every other family in America.
Wow. 2.7
I tried
million.
to do a little working out there, but I...
Yeah, that would be every state having
sorry.
54,000 airports.
Vibe.
So your average, the Edmondsons, is 1,352,500.
That's too many.
Incredible.
That's too many.
So many people.
It might not be.
Here we go then. A lot of jeopardy on this. What are you thinking at home? How many airports do you think there are in the USA? Let's find out, and let's find out who has scored that point.
Wow.
19,000.
That is a lot.
I mean, it's a lot.
I feel almost bad taking that point because we
Yeah.
are so far
Yeah,
off.
so far now. There's 390 per state.
Wow.
That's so weird.
Tablets away, please, everybody. Lovely round for Kemah and Angela there. Beattie and Aid, you have 1 point each. Kemah has 3 points. Angela Barnes, 8 points.
Yeah.
3 rounds to
Oh, this feels so good.
go. Our next round is the backwards round. Now, in this round, I'm going to read out the questions backwards. You must give me the answers backwards as well. So if I asked your name, you would say Edmondson Beattie. OK? Buzzers on fingers. Slash and Rose Axel included have members bands which? Yes, Angela.
Roses and guns.
Roses and guns is the right answer. Question next. Pierre and André Sonia, characters the features Tolstoy Leo by novel historical which? Yes, that's aid.
Peace and war.
Peace and war? That's absolutely right. War and peace. Peace and war.
Okay.
Question next. Song this of title thee is what? Kemah.
Okay. Body.
Incorrect. Do you want to hear a bit more?
Yeah.
And I can't go again?
Angela.
Right. Sexy.
Right?
I'm.
Uh-huh.
Think.
Uh-huh.
You if.
Right?
Ah, missed one.
Incorrect, I'm afraid.
Ah.
I mean, almost exactly right. Yes, Beattie.
Sexy.
Just sexy?
Think. Oh, no.
Oh. Come on, Aid.
We were only missing, just got one word wrong, Angela, in that one.
Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself.
Aid.
Sexy I'm. Think. You if.
That's what I
Tell me
said.
what Angela
That's
said.
exactly what I
That's
said.
what I think it is.
No, it's
You think I'm sexy?
do you think?
Oh.
Do. Let's
But
take
just
it.
haven't asked that question.
Oh, that's annoying.
Sexy, I'm think you do.
What a fun guy
Or
that.
yada is actually the.
Yada.
There we go. Question final. Western Spaghetti 1966, which in starred Wallach Eli and Cleef Van Lee, Eastwood Clint. Aid. Good luck. Good luck.
Dollars of
Oh, is incorrect, I'm afraid. Beattie.
Oh, no.
Ugly.
Yes.
Yeah.
The.
Mm-hmm.
And.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bad.
Yeah.
The.
Yeah.
Good thee.
Ugly thee and bad thee, good thee.
Yeah.
It's the right answer. Good, the bad, and the ugly. That is the end of that round. That was
I
fun.
mean, thank
That was
goodness.
stressful, that round. Stressful, that round.
I'm
A
sweating.
lot happening.
Let's take a look at what it has done to our scores. Beattie and Aid, 2 points each in the Battle of the Edmondsons. Kemah, you have 3. Now a 6-point lead. Angela Barnes with 9. 2 rounds to go. Our next round is... I'm terrible at dating. Tablets out, please, everybody. I'm going to read
This feels like
you out.
an attack, like a personal
Not a team
attack.
sport, is it?
No. I'm going to read you out some events from history, but when did they happen, please? Whoever gets closest will score a point. Your first one is this. Mary Queen of Scots is beheaded at the age of 44. In what year did that happen? What do you think at home on this one? This is the sort of thing my mum would know this.
Yeah.
Should be straight in with this. She'll be within 5 years, guaranteed. Beattie, any thoughts on this?
Well, I know that she was beheaded by her cousin, Queen Elizabeth, right?
Oh, my days.
And I feel
There's
that.
a chance here.
And
No, you've
Elizabeth
definitely got this.
gave birth to King Henry VIII.
No, she is his daughter.
Okay. Well, that's my reasoning's gone out the window, but I feel like it's still a good sounding date. I've put 1586.
Oh, that is a good sounding date. 1586, says Beattie. Aid, you've got the look of a man who might have some knowledge here.
I kind of thought, I mean, obviously during Elizabeth I's reign, which was quite long, so I put it a bit nearer the beginning of her reign.
Oh, 1568. You got
We've got a palindromic
anagrams.
number.
God.
The anagrams. Kemah, what have you gone for?
Initially, I did have 1560, and then something inside me said, turn that 5 into a 6. So that's what I have.
1660.
Yeah.
It's saying 1660, says Kemah. Angela, what have you gone
I'm
for?
so cross with myself. As somebody who hosts a history podcast, I'm sorry to my podcast partner, don't sack me. Because I meant to put 1550. I actually put 1650, but I think it's actually
1650.
later in the 16th century.
We're all very close to each other, though, aren't we? What have you got at home? What do you think about this one? Mary Queen of Scots, when was she beheaded? Let's find out, shall we? When did it happen and who scored the points? 1587. Beattie.
Well done.
Beattie, I'm going to give you 2 points for that. 2 points.
proud
Yes,
of
within a
you.
year
I
of
know,
all
right?
the years in history. 1587. Very well played. Lead
I'm very
on.
pleased for you, darling. That's my girl.
Yes, there was a slightly less showing off with the 2.7 million airports. Aren't there?
That's in the past.
Next year, next event. The Church of England's first female priests are ordained. When did that happen, please? What do you think at home on this?
Oh, no. Well, done it now.
Okay, everyone's in. What do you think at home on this one? Aid, what was your thinking?
My thinking was the only one I know is that sitcom that Dawn did. And
What's it called? What's it called?
Dawn.
called Vicar of Dibley.
Dawn French to the rest of us. But,
And I thought, well, that started early 90s, so they must have happened around then. It must have been a current thing, so I went for 1991.
1991 says Aid. Kemah, what are you saying?
Well, this guy has more faith in the patriarchy than I do. I went with 1965.
1965.
Just
says
hopeful.
Kemah. Hopeful. Angela, what are you saying?
Well, I'm similar thinking to Aid about Vicar of Dibley. And I remember that all happening when I was at school, so I've gone the same as Aid. I've gone 1991.
1991.
Wow.
How about that? Also a palindrome. Beattie, what are you saying?
I've gone slightly later just because I feel like I remember it.
This
so I
is
put
so
1993. Yeah, right?
1993, says
Yeah.
Beattie. It's not looking great for you, Kemah. I love the fact that most people have gone via Vicar of Dibley
Yeah.
to go for this. Let's take a look, shall we? Which year did that happen? 1994.
Oh my gosh!
Beattie, a year out. I'm going to give you 2 points again for being a year out.
Look.
I thought I was going to be so bad at this game.
Let's see what we do with our final question, shall we?
I'm the champion of this round.
Oliver Twist is first published in serial form. When was that, please? Don't think I'm giving away spoilers when I say it was by Charles Dickens.
Oh, right.
You know Oliver Twist, yeah.
Yeah.
The Ginny Cooper one was...
That changes things. Hang on.
What do you think at home on this one? Oliver Twist, when would that be published?
Keep changing my mind. This one, right, stick to that.
When did... Oh, no. Oh.
Kemah, what are you saying?
Oh, come on, man. Don't ask me. Was he a chimney sweep? What was his job?
Dickens?
Oliver Twist, right?
I'm being told he was an author.
So I was like, when did chimney sweeps happen? And then I was like, but when was that? Anyway, 1807, okay?
1807, says Kemah, 1807. Angela, what are you saying?
Well, I've got in my head that he died in 1870. That could be completely wrong, but I've just got that in my head.
Oh, my
I don't know
God.
how soon before he died he wrote it. So I've just gone 1854, a bit of a stab in the dark. So I don't know where in his...
1854,
but-
says Angela. Beattie, what are you saying?
I think I've gone a bit too early. I've gone 1810.
1810.
I feel so good about the fact that this starts with 18.
Yeah, you feel vindicated, right? And Aid, what are you saying?
Well, now that she's told me that he died in 1870, I think I've got the wrong date.
I might be wrong, though. I've just got that in my head, which
I've
can't
got
necessarily be trusted.
1868. Perhaps it killed him. So let's find out, shall we? When was Oliver Twist first published and who scored a point? 1837.
Exciting.
Angela, you are closest there. That is the end of that round. Tablets away, please. We have one more round to go before we give away our first prize of the week. Let's take a look at the scores. Aid's got 2 points. Kemah has got 3. Beattie, 6. 4-point lead. Angela Barnes on 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Our final round, of course, in this champion show is... Answer smash. Fingers on buzzers. Point for a correct answer. Point off for an incorrect answer. Your first category is... members of the Beatles. Those will be the
4 questions
pictures.
then, yeah?
And there'll be a clue above. Smash
I think
together,
you'll find
please.
us 7.
Sandy Shaw won the 1967 Eurovision Song Contest with which song? Angela.
Puppet on a String, Go Star.
Absolutely. Puppet on a String and Ringo Starr. Puppet on a String, Go Star.
Very cool.
Next question, next Beatle. Named after 4 of the Apostles, what are the first 4 books of the New Testament? Yes, that is Aid.
Matthew, Mark, Luke and John Lennon.
Mark, Luke and John Lennon? Absolutely, well done. Matthew, Mark, Luke and John
Somebody
Lennon.
loves the Bible.
Next clue, next Beatle. Which 1994 film based on an Alan Bennett play stars Nigel Hawthorne as George III and Helen Mirren as Queen Charlotte? Angela.
Madness of King George Harrison.
The Madness of King George Harrison? Absolutely, Madness of King George and George Harrison. Next category. US landmarks. Colin Morgan played which wizard from Arthurian legend in a BBC One TV series? Yes, Beattie.
Lincoln Memorial.
Oh,
Very good.
well done.
I couldn't get
The Lincoln Memorial, Merlin and Lincoln
done.
Memorial. Well played. Next question, next US landmark. The yellow mineral pyrite is known by what nickname because of its resemblance to a precious metal? Yes, Aid.
Fool's Golden Gate Bridge.
Fool's Golden Gate Bridge. Well played, Aid. Fool's Gold and Golden Gate Bridge. Next question, next landmark. Which annual biographical dictionary providing information about prominent people was first published in 1849? Aid.
Who's Hoover Dam?
Who's Hoover Dam?
Oh, that's
Well done. Who's Hoover Dam?
exciting.
Who's Hoover Dam is a lovely question.
Yeah, it's
Hoover's.
good, isn't it?
Yeah.
My Hoover Dam.
Next category. We are done for the day. Well, hi everybody. That was fun.
Hey.
Time, I think.
Aid, you got a few answers.
We can
for us as
pretend
well.
it was a competition.
Yeah, exactly. Our first winner on this week's House of Games is, of course, Angela Barnes by 5. Well done, Angela. Keep on 3, Aid on 5, Beattie on 7, and the winner of the Battle of the Edmondsons was Beattie.
Yeah.
How about that? Keep a close eye on that across the week. won't we, Aid?
It's great, because if I lose, I can be proud.
Yeah.
We'll see. Angela, you won yourself a prize. Which of these golden prizes would you like to take home?
Well, as I live near the beach, it's got to be the cool bag for my picnics.
Lovely. Angela Barnes takes home a House of Games golden pool bag. Let's take a look at our weekly leaderboards.
Looking good for me.
Angela starts with 4, Beattie 3, A2, Kemah 1. Shall we do this all again tomorrow?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Wait, how does this math work even?
How would you score it?
Like me, maybe like reverse alphabetical order.
Maybe.
If we use your name, Bob, instead of Kemah, we could be ABBA.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That'd
That's
be
a
nice.
vibe. Yeah.
I'll tell you what else is a vibe. Today's show. Thank you all so much. And I think tomorrow's show is going to be a vibe too.
100%.
See you all here, same time, same place.
Yeah.
See you as well for another vibe on the House of Games. But that's bigger than you think, isn't it?
It really, I could get in it if I tried.
Yeah.